Hi everybody, my name is Gerald Rollies and today we have Lana and Charlie. So Lana, can you just share with the audience a little bit what Charlie was dealing with for a couple years and how that affected him and where you noticed it?
Well, he started getting really dry, itchy skin on his back, and he'd get sores on his back. So anytime I would brush him or pet him, you could feel that they were back there. And then he started to get sores on the inside of his legs. And he had some other issues with his eyes being goopy and his nose being dry. And so I took him into the veterinarian, and he wanted to put him on steroids and some other things, and I just didn't feel right about doing that to him. So I just looked for other options.
Yeah, and we evaluated him, and with most animals, we like to start them off with virtual visits, only because in the clinic, sometimes we have a patient that still has an unaddressed dog allergy or cat allergy. And until we can help the humans resolve their dog or cat allergies, we like to minimize their exposure. But we worked with them virtually, and I guess he was dealing with the sores and the dry, scaly skin for about 2 years or so.
Yeah, and he would constantly lick everything.
Lick everything, okay.
Yeah, it was very uncomfortable for him.
Yeah, to the point where he was not having any hair showing in those areas too.
Yep.
Yeah. And some owners, resort to steroids. Of course, those are medications that don't really get to the root cause. And some owners resort to putting a cone, in which, I don't know, every time I see a dog with a cone on, I personally feel for that dog because, it's like imagine having an itch that you can't scratch, and it's there for as long as until it gets resolved. And so now how is his skin and how is his rash and his itch?
Well, it's been a pretty amazing transformation. I took him to his groomer, and she noticed a big difference in his skin. And then he just seemed to feel a lot better. He was happier. His skin got a lot better. His sores aren't even there anymore. And so now his eyes are clear, his nose is much better, and he hasn't had any sores for at least the last couple of months.
Yeah, and I mean, he just started just a few months ago too, so he responded really fast. So that's amazing. Well, I appreciate you sharing his story because many of you, if you have a dog or a cat, even chicken, horses, we work with all animals because at the end of the day, unfortunately, most animals, if the owners are not savvy about nutrition, the dogs and cats we see a lot are eating the same kibble every day. So just imagine you eating the same processed food every single day. It's going to lead to imbalances in the diet. And if you have a dog or cat, we see a lot of allergies and itching and rashes. Unfortunately, also a lot of lipomas and anxiety within dogs. And those are things that oftentimes are linked to diet and nutritional imbalances as well as environmental toxins. So toxins can include parasites, heavy metals, and chemicals. So if you have an animal out there who is in need of a solution naturally and wants to avoid medications, feel free to give us a call. You can visit our website at nhicidaho.com.